Babe, real quick, what made you get drawn towards these originally?
The price.
I put her on the spot.
It was a whole huge box for $10.
But what made you go for this hard plastic though?
Because the box was $10 and a whole bunch of them.
Okay, there you have it. The price. It didn't care what it was. Hi, welcome back to Train Post. I'm Scott, and Christina's over there working diligently, concentrating.
Cleaning a toaster.
But today is Monday. I had left the last video off on the what sold, talking about how we already had some sales come in, which we have. It's a little later on in the day now. It's a little after 4 o'clock, and we got 5 orders in. One of them is a viewer, so we will get to that one. So stick around and we'll be right with you. All right, my cousin's starting this one off from her estate. It is a red stocking, and it has the P monogrammed on it. It sold for $11.04. All right, we've talked about these plenty of times, but this one's not actually Tupperware. This is actually Anchor Hocking. She's over nodding at me. Babe, real quick, what made you get drawn towards these originally?
The price.
I put her on the spot.
It was a whole huge box for $10.
But what made you go for this hard plastic though, compared to just like a regular Tupperware one?
Because the box was $10 and a whole bunch of them.
Okay, there you have it. The price. It didn't care what it was. But this is a 48-ounce casserole dish. It is by Anchor Hocking. It's called Freeze, Heat, and Serve. I think we still have one more left that might be the Tupperware. I'm not too certain, but last video I thought we were done with them, but we got this one now. But this one actually sold for $10.49. Okay, this next one, I know she's a viewer because I believe she came over from Rebel's page, a Rebel reseller. And I've seen her name plenty of times. So Deborah, we want to thank you.
Thank you.
See, she knew who you were. But this is a scarf. It's new with tag. She asked for measurements, but it's kind of hard because I had the plastic going through it, and I didn't want to cut the plastic off, and it had a knot, so I tried to do the best I could. So this one's my cousin's estate as well. It sold for $5.94. And again, thank you, Deborah. We really appreciate it. It feels good whenever you're actually producing videos and you actually see a name that you're familiar with. So thank you very much. All right, up next, we had this video game box that we came across, and I noticed GameCube games. I didn't even bother to look to see if there's any games in it, but there's 2 or 3 of them. I've already sold all but this one. This one's Mario Kart Double Dash. It does not have the game. It has the manual in it, has the registration card, and the case is in pretty good shape. There's a little flaw up here on top. I wasn't going to hold back on it because I knew that the game itself was going to be pretty expensive, and somebody might want to be flipping a game and need a case. So I listed this one for $23, and somebody sent me an offer for $20. No game. We bought a bunch of Build-A-Bears with clothing when we was on the 127. It's probably the best thing that we found because we didn't do too good there. But we're happy to see that other people did. But she ended up taking all the clothes, and she listed those separate with the bears separate as well. But this is actually the Hawaiian setup. See if I can get it all out there. The skirt, the coconuts, the lei, and lei wristbands. I think it came down to where it was like $2 a bear, I think it was, that we ended up paying for. But with the clothes being taken apart, I think the clothes are worth more than the bears are anyway. And they're easier to ship, everything. But the Hawaiian luau outfit, it actually sold for $11.25. And we got another 7 orders going out for $143. First off, we have this Masters of the Universe t-shirt. It's not vintage. We got 2 of these for $1. We've already sold one, and this one sold for $7.50. The Star Wars figures are still paying off. We're down to 6 or 7 left, but this one is C-3PO. He is an original. He sold for $16.96. I know we had probably 25 figures on top of the playset, but we're down to 6 or 7 now. Next we have a Nike visor hat. We got this at a yard sale probably 6 weeks ago. We paid $1 for it. Someone had originally agreed on a $10 offer. I took it. It went 4 days without purchasing, so it automatically canceled. They sent me a message saying, asked to see if I still had it because they still wanted it. I responded yes, and it ended up selling before I guess they had a chance to it because it's a different person. But it ended up selling for $12.74. All right, next is a Barbie hat, new with tags. This is from my cousin's estate. We listed this soon after we got everything back from where she was living at, but it ended up selling for $16.14. All right, next is a vintage Pyrex lid. It's number 943 C35, oval shaped. She actually just listed this one within a week, right? Within a week ago? Probably yesterday. Yep, yesterday. And it sold overnight, and it sold for $12.74. This is a Janis Joplin Pearl album. This is part of the group that we got from the gentleman down in Florida. We paid $1 for this one. It's not in the best of shape. Still in pretty good shape, but it is a 1971 version. It sold for $8.49 from the sale that we have going on. Another one from my cousin's estate. This is a Party Light P7306. It's a sandcastle. This wasn't listed too terribly long either. They ended up selling for $12. Okay, we're back. It's Wednesday morning. Yesterday was a little bit slow, but that's fine. We have 3 orders going out for $77, but it's 4 items, so it was a combo deal on one of those. But let me go ahead and show you what they are. This first one's a combo deal. I went ahead and boxed it up by accident without recording, but it's a Cobblestone Corners 2002. It's a music store, or a music shop, and a grocery store. Same individual ordered 2 of the 2002. I list them as Victorian houses. It's got the little window. And the person that paying $32.22 for both. For some reason, eBay didn't do the combined shipping, which did not make sense. But I was able to go in and adjust the shipping and refunded them back $10. All right, we have a Keepsake Ornament here. It's a snowshoe rabbits. This one's actually ours, not my cousin's. Oh, the cobblestone was actually my cousin's as well. But this ornament sold for $5.94 with our discount going on. Didn't make a whole lot of money. Probably make $2 on it because I think we spent $2 on this with the huge auction lot that we got. And finally, from yesterday, a couple weeks ago, we went to a yard sale and they were selling everything basically $1 a piece. Her daughter was trying to raise money to go to Hawaii. But we got 3 pajama sets for 2 tees. Like I said, basically paid $1 for her. And this one's actually the Despicable Me 3, and it sold for $8.46. Okay, it's Thursday morning, and I'm going to try to get some of this stuff boxed up to take to the post office. Try to get everything I can out today since the post office is not open tomorrow for Veterans Day. Speaking of which, all you veterans out there, we really appreciate all your service, everything you've done for us, and everything that that you could still possibly be going through. So from me and Christina both, we appreciate everything. Okay, we have 8 items for $274 just from yesterday alone. So let's go ahead and get it going. First up is a pair of suede Vans. We got these at a church consignment sale, is what they called it. We spent $5 on these. With the sale going on, they end up selling for $21.21. They are size 9. We've had these right at a month. All right, we have a Demdenko Pure Heart Nativity manger. This is actually the crib from Baby Jesus. And again, we parted this out from the original set, and it sold for $14.44. All right, last week we sold the King and Queen marble pieces for the chess set. This week the brown set actually sold. They sold for $16.96. So for death pile being cleaned out to have sales like this, it's working out pretty good. This next one's pretty cool. It's actually a tea light holder, and this is from my cousin's estate. This is a Party Light, is a pyramid, like stargazing, I think it's called. It is P0161, and it sold for $16.96 as well. Next up is holiday time glass ornaments. It's part of my cousin's estate as well. They have little pine cones on them, and they sold for $11.94. I'm sorry, those ornaments were $11.04, so just over $11, not closer to $12. We have some Build-A-Bear clothing next. We've done well on these. Some are a little bit slower than others, but they do sell. This is a Hannah Montana outfit. It's a shirt with the jean skirt, and it sold for $8.49. I don't know if the matching piece, well, not really matching, but a participating piece with this one was in earlier in this video, or if it was the last what sold. But this is Goofy, and he plays by himself, or if you match him up with the other 4 that's in the set, they actually play the music together. It does work. We just sold Donald, and I think we have Daisy left. But just Goofy alone, he sold for $53.50, and this is part of my cousin's estate as well. So I mean, she's the estate's doing better than what we are. So that's fine with us. And Christina just made a comment that that her estate's getting a lot more listings lately because they have so much Christmas stuff. So I mean, that kind of explains it, and we're okay with it either way. Next was probably a bad buy. We got these at a yard sale. They had tons and tons already done, and we actually went back on the last day thinking we got a deal on them. They were $2 a piece, babe.
I think $1 at that point.
Okay, yeah, I think he ended up selling to us for $1 a piece, maybe. I think he was originally asking $2, and we went back on the last day, and he just wanted to get rid of it. This one is the BFF, and I believe with the whole bunch we bought, we probably got 30 pieces. We paid $1 a piece, and this one sold for $5.94, and we've sat on them for 2, maybe 3 months. We have one more up in the house, up in the closet in the house. But we've had this one, well, we bought it in Florida because that's the background of Florida that we had. Pretty bad. But this is a Spider women's snowboarding ski jacket. It's got the removable liner, size 6. Very nice condition. We got this at the SPCA thrift store for $2.50. And although we sat on it for probably a good year and a half, with a 15% discount going on, someone got it for $50.96. I would probably do the deal again if I knew I was going to sell it within a year. It depends on the time of year you buy it, but $2.50 and the 50, I would sit on it, definitely. So not a bad deal. If I remember before I pack it up, I'll show it live instead of on the TV. All right, we're back here on Friday morning. We had a few more sales overnight. Not too bad. 3 of them for right around $90. That's a $30 average. I'm happy with that, very much so. But this is actually from my cousin's estate. I just listed these probably 3 days ago, and I think they mainly sold because of the sale that we have going on. But this is Cobblestone Corners. This is from 2003. I listed 2 of them together. And the 2 sold together for $10.16. This last one you guys heard me talk about on I think the last sold video. It's the Tupperware Ultra. I think this might be our last piece. We might have one more. But these are oval. It's a 1 quart, a 3 quart, and the lid. She listed the 3 of these together, and they sold for just shy of $30. I think it was like $29.80 or something like that. That's all we have for during the week. I know we've already got a good sale in on Friday morning. That's a real good one. It's a beautiful piece too, but that's for another video. But I appreciate it, and all the support you guys give us, it means a lot to us. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.